The climax is essentially like Tom Cruise, he crashes and stuff like that. He's out of the plane and it's just like, oh shit, like he's still alive. And then a big ass helicopter shows up and you're just like, holy crap, holy crap, is he gonna make it? And then that helicopter crashes and the movie keeps on going to the point where like I turn to my friend and I'm just like, man, this is fucking awesome, man. Like I felt like a kid, man. Like
Really?
this was me for like the majority of the film. I was like, just
Do you want to see what I looked like when I watched the film?
yeah.
I was sitting there like,
You're just like,
wait for it. Oh, neat.
Josh, I feel the need. The need for speed. Flying through the danger zone. Josh,
All the music people that
you
watch
could be
this
my
just-
wingman anytime. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
You could be mine. You could be mine.
Oh boy. Oh shit. Here we go again. It's
Here
the
we
Real
go.
Talk
It's the
Podcast.
Real Talk Podcast.
All right. Well, welcome back to the Real Talk Podcast, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here with Maverick, and
Hell yeah. And I'm here with Iceman.
why you gotta do me like that?
What? You're my wingman.
I want to be Goose.
You want to be the one that dies?
Of course.
Damn.
Bro, fucking kill me.
Just be like in a movie, bro, fucking kill me.
I'm the character that just, like wants to die but can't. Oh, that's tragic. Actually, I'm sad now.
Yeah. What
If
do
this is your first time viewing our channel, welcome to the Real Talk Podcast.
Welcome back, y'all.
If you enjoy what you're watching, feel free to like the video, subscribe to our channel, check out our Instagram where we have some shorter clips, and if you want to support our channel, check out our Patreon.
Hell yeah. So the movie we're going to be talking about is...
You want to talk about movies?
Ooh. You think you're funny, Josh, but you're actually not. Hold on. Yo, we touching tips.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck.
So Top Gun Maverick.
Cut.
Top Gun Maverick is amazing.
Yeah.
It is so good. I'm not a huge fan of the first one. I've watched it many times.
Yeah.
My mom used to talk about it all the time because when it first came out, she would watch it with her friend all the time, quote it day and night, everything like that. So when the new one came out, I was like hyped.
Did you go to see it by yourself, or did you go with your family?
I went to see it with a couple friends.
Oh, did your mom see it?
No, she hasn't seen it yet.
What?
I know, but like she just wanted to see it like later and stuff
Oh,
like
like
that.
like at home.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, not at home. Like we're gonna watch it at some point. I'm gonna watch it again. That's how good this movie is. Keep in mind, Josh, this isn't. I'm not just gonna watch it once in theaters.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch it a few more times.
Is it Top Gun too good?
It's too good. It's too good.
Very good.
Very good. Very good. Before I go ballistic on this movie in a positive way, Josh, what did you think of it?
I thought it was pretty good. It was pretty solid, man. No, I thought the movie was really good.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest Top Gun fan. Like, I didn't live off of Top Gun. I didn't see Top Gun for the first time until I was like 19.
Okay. So pretty recent.
Yeah, pretty recent. I'm a pretty new Top Gun person just because, like, we talked about this a lot in the past. I think we talked about this in our April Fool's episode where I wore the exact same outfit.
Oh yeah.
I only really got into film after I saw The Godfather when I was 16. So that's when I like started to really like movies.
Right.
Before then, I was like a casual, like Rocky. Of course, I've seen Rocky and all that.
Oh yeah.
And then the Marvel movies, but I liked Top Gun. I thought it was ridiculous because I saw it was 19.
It's a very
2029.
cheesy 80s film.
Yeah.
That has a really good soundtrack.
I want some butts.
Yes.
I was like, yo, did he just say butts?
Let's what was Val Kilmer's most memorable quote in Top Gun? Quote? It wasn't even a quote. It was just him biting.
Oh,
Yeah. He was like so close to Tom Cruise when he did that, man. I was just
Bro, that
like,
happened.
yo.
That happened to me at work this past week. This guy was just so close to my face, and I kind of want to just go like, I don't want to do that, or like he was also upset.
Oh, but probably
like,
not
making
do
a complaint.
Probably don't do that
But
then.
I also kind of just wanted to go like, like on his nose, like, what are you gonna do now?
What are you gonna do now, huh? And then it'd be like, oh shit.
No, really, I was like, yo, homie, back up.
Yeah. Top Gun, very memorable film.
Yeah, and it was.
It kickstarted Tom Cruise's career.
Oh,
And,
we're done with the original now.
well, the reason why it's brought back. It's
Yeah.
like
Because that movie came out after he had done that movie where
Risky Business.
where he was in his underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was relatively new to the whole film scene at
Yeah.
that time. Like, was he in? What was he in before?
Just
Risky
smaller
Business?
roles here and
Smaller
there,
roles?
like The Outsiders.
Oh
and
yeah, I
stuff
forgot
like
he was
that.
in The Outsiders.
Yeah, but still, he wasn't like Tom Cruise, big name on poster type
Yeah.
of status. It wasn't until Top Gun that people were like, "Oh, damn!" So he was in like Rain Man, Few Good Men, a lot of that stuff.
Then fucking Mission Impossible.
Mission Possible,
put
and
him
now
on.
he's back to Top Gun, Top
Yeah.
Gun Maverick. Which can I say something?
You can say anything.
The
my friend.
opening for this film, Top Gun Maverick, is so good.
Is it? Yeah. Yeah.
It is amazing. And I know when you say so good, you're going to say too good in your whisper. I don't care. This has a memorable opening. It starts out like the original, where it's like, in 1969, yada,
Yeah.
yada, yada. Top Gun, Maverick, the theme plays. It's loud. It's
Yeah.
amazing. They recreate shots from the first movie, but in modern time.
Uh-huh.
And then we cut to Tom Cruise. We cut to him, and he's just like, he's on his bike. He's still got the charm, man.
Do
and
they do
then-
the iconic like? Hang on, I forgot if they did the iconic like him riding while the plane's taking off.
They do that. I think they do it at the very beginning.
Yeah.
So as he's flying and stuff like that, he's like, "All right, I'm gonna fly the new plane and stuff," and everyone's like, "Maverick, we can't. The colonel said we're not allowed to." And he's like, "Oh, really?" And he looks around. He's like, "I don't see him here."
I'm Maverick. I play by
Maverick.
my own rules.
Play by my own. And then the plane starts,
Yeah.
and the sound, the music, the shots, everything. He's going faster and faster and faster, and everyone's looking. He's like, "Oh my god, he's the fastest man alive!" And he's going faster. And you cut back to the characters, and they have like a tear in their eyes, like, "Oh my god!" And then the last things Tom Cruise says when he's like in the distance, he's like,
Goose.
"Talk to me, Goose."
Oh yeah.
I'm like, "Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
oh,
Yes. So before you start going ballistic again,
oh yeah."
I thought it was pretty solid, man. I when I went into this movie, I was not excited for this movie one bit, because to me it seemed like they were just pulling something out of the archives. Oh, Top Gun, let's make a sequel to that. Just for the sake of making a movie.
Yeah.
And I was worried that they were going to Star Wars it. I was
Yeah.
worried that they were going to take it like what Star Wars did with Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi, where they take this iconic character of Maverick. They took this iconic character of Luke Skywalker, and in The Last Jedi, they pretty much like take him down. Like they're just like, you're not relevant. What you did doesn't matter, and
Yeah.
you being you is like, nah. I was worried that they were going to come to Top Gun. They're going to have these new young characters that are like, oh, playing by your own rules. What are you doing, old man? This is how things are nowadays. You're nothing. What you did doesn't matter. And I'm
Yeah.
so glad that it subverted my expectations and turned out to be a great film.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the films that I would kind of categorize as like kind of nostalgia baiting the audience with like this older property and now it's a sequel. Like, oh my God. What's that movie called? The Incredibles.
The Incredibles,
then The Incredibles 2.
Yeah. It did
It's-
something similar where it was kind of like
They just brought it back for a
Yeah.
cash grab. Everyone's like, "Oh wow, it's gonna be great," and then it was just
yeah,
mid.
It was very mid, especially the gap of how long it was from the first one. It's
Yeah.
like 14 years. It took them that long to make this.
They spent all their
But
time animating the shirts to make it
with-
look more realistic.
Wow. Whoa, that's impressive.
Ooh, That's a
But
great
back
use
to
of time
Top
and
Gun.
resources.
Yeah, but back to Top Gun Maverick.
Okay, go off, Nevis.
36 years after the first one.
Yes.
They put in the time and effort for this film. What I loved about it too, and what you mentioned about what you didn't like about the Star Wars films, is that they do acknowledge that this is like years after the first one, and it's
Yeah,
noticeable,
obviously.
of course, change and stuff. So it's kind of like, Maverick, you're still a captain? And he's like, yep. And he's like, you do realize your buddy Iceman is like the highest ranking person, and he's about the same age as you. How are you still doing this after 40 something years? He's like, well, I just love doing it and stuff. And it's also more current in terms of like, they're aware that like drones are coming in and stuff like that. We don't need to risk soldiers for these missions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the colonel's telling him this, like, Maverick, like, your position's going extinct and stuff like that. And it's like, the end is inevitable. And Tom Cruise looks back at him and is like, maybe so, sir, but not today. And I love it.
I'm sorry, but the outfit you're wearing, coupled with the lines you're delivering, are so good.
I love this film. I think I appreciate Tom Cruise's career even more after this film.
I've seen a lot of people on YouTube and on Instagram saying that.
Yeah, because it's also acknowledging his career as well and looking back at not only the Top Gun franchise, but every film he has done because he has never stopped. He's kept on going. There has been no slowdown for him since the 80s.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy how like he makes this film, he's still got it. He's like 60 years old now. And he's still like
Jesus.
putting it his all.
Ooh.
The amount of like hard work flying those planes, man, with his pilots or whatever, with his cast. It's just awesome.
Wait, my man is 60 years old.
Yes.
Buddy looks better than I look.
I mean, that's what Scientology does. Josh. I think you should talk to Tom
It's because
Cruise.
he's a lizard, huh?
He's a lizard.
It's a
Yeah.
lizard because of his teeth.
His teeth? Is it his teeth? Yeah. He's
You know
got,
what
he's got
it
a
is about-
perfect smile. Yeah.
No, you know about his teeth thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
About his middle tooth?
Yeah. He got it. He got them fixed. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shows you how much Tom Cruise stuff I've watched recently.
I mean,
The last Tom Cruise film I watched, Night and Day,
I
with
think he
him and
fixed
Cameron
it.
Diaz.
He's got the money to do it.
I would hope so.
But,
if I had the money to do that, I'd fix all my blemishes. I'd look like a fucking all shiny and shit. Get all that Botox bullshit.
I mean, you do you, Josh.
I'd look like a lizard.
You do you. Top Gun Maverick. I like my transitions when we're off topic. I'm like, Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, you just announced the movie. All right, Alien,
Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick.
Another scene I really like about the film, and this is what I mean, like, remember when films were not complex and they were just
Yes.
straightforward?
Yes.
Like, I'm so
Yes.
glad that this film is just like that. It's like,
there's no complexity to this
No.
movie. It's a very straightforward movie.
yes.
This is a thing. These are the characters. They give us the characters room to grow.
Yes.
There's no subplot or fucking like twist at the end. Like,
There's-
oh,
Yeah.
I'm actually evil. Maverick's actually evil.
Yeah.
And I've been plotting this for the last 36 years. That's why I never advanced.
Oh, God. If they had a stupid, like,
Why do you-
that would suck.
They knew it was weird, but it's because I have a purpose. I'm going to, I don't know, like
Yeah.
jeopardize the mission on purpose. Ah.
Yeah. You know, this person was in the film as well. Jon Hamm. Ladies and gentlemen,
were you
it's Jon Hamm. Hold on, I'm going to... Yeah. Blech. He
Were
was
you-
actually in the film. He did really good.
Were you just excited to do that when we started filming? I didn't even see you pull that out.
No, well,
Oh, God.
yeah, it was secret.
Nevis just pulled a fucking pig out of his pocket
Yeah, out of my pocket.
and then just threw it on the ground.
Yeah. I really liked how simple it was, but also
Yes.
how clever they introduced the characters. Like the bar scene.
Mhm.
It introduces so many characters, but it does it in a natural way.
Yes.
So first you have Jennifer Connelly's character, the love interest,
Yeah.
you know, talking to Tom Cruise and stuff like that. And then as Tom is talking to her, he also sees the new recruits, the best of the best.
Yeah.
You know, you get Hangman, you
Yeah.
get Bob, you get
We got our boy
Phoenix,
and we got our boy Miles Teller.
Miles Teller, who is Rooster.
who
Which-
also I'm like starting to love more and more Miles Teller. in
I haven't
movies.
seen as many films from him aside from Whiplash and
Don't say fan four stick.
okay, I won't. Even though I was, but I won't.
Well, no, I even thought the same thing too. Like I saw him in Fan Four Stick, and I was like, I don't like this guy. And then I saw Whiplash, and I was like, redeemed,
Yeah.
redeemed.
And he was great in this.
Yeah.
He played Goose's son, and you can tell
Can-
because of his mustache.
I was gonna say, let's talk about that mustache, that mustachio.
Ugh.
I get that mustaches are coming back into style, but like, first of all, it looked ridiculous on Miles Teller,
yes, it did.
and secondly, you don't need to copy your dad's facial hair to know for people to know that you're. Do you see me walk around with a big ass goatee? No. Why? I can't grow one, but that's beyond. That's not the point.
well, Josh, maybe he respects his dad so much that he's like, I'm gonna grow one just like my dad.
God.
You know? What if it's like
I
that?
don't think that's what. Is that what guys do? Is that what just guys being dudes?
What
you
if
know?
what if Anakin had a mustache and then like that's how Luke had a mustache? Like if you know what I mean? It's that type
I
of
hate
logic.
when movies do that. I hate when it's like, oh, this is his character. You know why? Because we're gonna copy one caricature from him, and that's how you know he's his son. Like, no,
Yeah.
can't he just have like a personality? Like, oh,
Fair enough. But here's the thing: is that Maverick notices that
Yeah.
it's Rooster. It's Goose's son, and he reminisces about the first movie.
I
It's
wonder
just
how
like-
I wonder how many mustachioed guys Maverick probably saw before then. Like, hey, you Goose's son?
you Goose's son.
Do I look like a fucking goose to you? No.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Hey, are you a goose son? No,
yeah.
stop talking to my child.
Crazy
Are you
stuff.
Goose's son? Yeah. Yeah. You could be my wingman.
Anytime.
Bullshit.
You could be mine.
Ah.
The flight,
Yes.
the flight scenes.
I want to talk more about those effects.
Oh,
'Cause those effects-
sound design.
Yes.
The effects, everything about that, I loved.
Yes.
Goosebumps
Mhm.
every time I
Okay, I
watched
wouldn't
it.
say goosebumps for me, but like I was like, wow, this looks fantastic. Because again, comparing it to Star Wars again, I love and I hate the sequel trilogy just because they look fantastic. The shots in it, the just the way the ships are like shot, and I'm just like, holy crap, the Empire is terrifying. Or like, wow, those ships look really cool. I feel the same way. I felt the same way when I was watching this movie. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
I like the way these planes look, the flying scenes, just the way the actors look, like the
Yeah.
practicality of it. Like they
Oh,
actually were
yeah.
in those. You could tell they were actually in a plane,
Exactly.
experiencing what is it, G-force?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That hamster movie.
The hamster movie.
Yeah.
They were experiencing the hamster movie. That's why they looked like that after
mean,
watching it.
I aged about 10 years after I watched G-force, so fair
Same here,
enough.
man. 20 years, 30. Man, it's rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really loved those scenes, and especially the climax. It was all building up their training and stuff like that. Because that's the thing too about these students. Like, oh, they're the best of the best, and then Tom is like, well, can they dogfight? And they're like, well, no, not as well as you. And he's like, well, they should. So I'm gonna teach them. I'm gonna push them to the limit. I'm gonna go all out.
Yeah.
You know, it's like full on. It's such an 80s film done right.
Yes.
And I'm so glad for that because, like, we're in this day and age where so many things want to be the 80s and they just kind of.
They're trying to be both. They're trying to be the A's, but they're also trying to be like this whole postmodernism where it's like we shit on the past.
Yeah, and
you
it's
know?
this isn't that.
Because I watched this great video essay. I feel sorry for bringing up Star Wars so much, but I saw this great video essay on how the Rise of Skywalker is
Rise of
just an
Skywalker.
anti-Star Wars film. The Last Jedi and the Rise of Skywalker are just postmodernism to a T. It's this movie. We're undoing everything that those old movies did.
Which, like, I think movies in general doing that is fine, but you have to do it in a clever way, and
And
there's got to be a stronger reason for it.
And also, if it's a beloved product, you gotta do it in a respectful way
Yeah.
that honors like that previous film. Like,
For
I
sure.
don't know. I'm still
And-
butthurt about Last Jedi. It's
well,
been like 6 years.
I know you are. A lot of people are. But, like, bringing up Top Gun Maverick and Star Wars, I was watching the climax of the movie.
Uh-huh.
I was at the edge of my seat. My heart was racing. I was like,
Wait,
this.
were you? I
was
think I
like,
know where you're going with this.
Holy crap. And it's the scene itself is just two planes.
Uh-huh.
One is trying to catch the other one up and stuff like that and
Yeah.
kill him. Very intense. I was like, holy shit. And in the back of my head, as I was watching it, I was thinking of the climax of Rise of Skywalker and the 50 bajillion ships that were fighting and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and how I felt nothing in that scene.
Oh.
And in this movie, I was like, this is amazing. Like, I am like goosebumps.
Goose.
Goosebumps.
Real Talk Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe.
And I'm like, holy crap! Like, who's gonna die? Like, this is like fatal and stuff. Even the scene. Remember when I think it was Phoenix and Bob. They were in the same plane, and she's like trying to, because it was like the birds or whatever. They hit them and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm gonna try to like fly this out. And Maverick's like, no, eject, eject. And the music's raising up, and he's like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna? And it's like amazing because of how they executed it. It's like.
See, I thought you were gonna go this way. I was watching it, and I was like, "This is Star Wars. They're just destroying the Death Star, like not in a bad way, not in a bad way at all.
Oh yeah, the whole plan is just like literally we got to hit this target at the exact same spot
Except there's no
time. Yeah, it's like A New Hope,
yeah.
which I
But I
do
didn't
agree.
think that was a bad thing.
No,
I think it's a good thing. A New Hope is a fantastic movie.
and I'm glad that the film didn't have like, yeah, we need 50 planes attacking
Yeah.
Tom Cruise. It's like that would
Cutting
have been.
between all these.
I would have
planes.
rolled my eyes like, wow. No, it was just two,
Yeah.
or maybe three. No, there was a helicopter in there too. So what happened
Oh,
in the
yeah.
climax? We're gonna.
Very Top
I'm
Gun.
talking about this film because it's amazing. The climax is essentially like Tom Cruise. He crashes and stuff like that. He's out of the plane, and it's just like, oh shit, like he's still alive. And then a big ass helicopter shows up, and you're just like, holy crap,
Uh-huh.
holy crap, is he gonna make it? And then that helicopter crashes, and the movie keeps on going to the point where, like, I turn to my friend, and I'm just like, man, this is fucking awesome, man. Like, I felt like a kid, man. Like, this
Really?
was me for like the majority of the film. I was like, just
Do you want to see what I looked like when I watched the film?
yeah.
I was sitting there like,
You're just like,
wait for it. Oh, neat. That was me during the movie.
damn.
I
It reminded me of the last action film that I had that heart racing intensity while watching it was like Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh yeah.
With the climax too of that, I was just like, holy crap! Like,
Trying to think because
like, what's gonna happen next? You know?
I haven't seen a lot of movies that like made me feel that way, especially not recently. Especially because I haven't really gone to the theaters a lot, like in this past year, or even like in the last 5 years. But I think the last film I felt that way with was my first time watching Warrior, which came out in 2011. But like
Yeah.
it was my first time watching it. And I just remember like my heart was racing during the Koba fight.
That was so
and
good.
I was like, I almost turned it
Yeah.
off because I was like, yo, I want to go fight somebody.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna go fucking pick a fight.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't.
No, I know. It taught you MMA because you're like, oh, this is amazing.
No,
Like
that
Joe Rogan. Oh.
What movie was that inspired me to take up MMA? Actually, I think it was just Batman.
Oh, okay.
And when I saw Batman Begins, and I was like, I want to do fighting stuff. And then
Yeah.
I started learning how to fight.
That's fair. I also like how the trailer for Top Gun Maverick, I remember so vividly because of how awesome it was.
I didn't watch the trailer.
Like, the trailer is simple. It's just like, you know, the first shot is the mountains, the winter mountains and stuff, and then the plane comes in frame. It's like, shoo, and then the theme plays like, boom, and then everything after that is so awesome. They cut to different shots and stuff like that. It's like, oh, they're partying, and then they cut back to Tom Cruise and Jennifer Connelly on the motorcycle, and then the planes are flying again, and then the last shot is the plane trying to catch away from the other one, and the explosions are in the background, and then, oh! I
don't
had
mean to
so
yawn,
much.
Jake.
I know. I had so much excitement
Yeah.
from that movie, from that trailer. I was
Yeah.
like, oh man, I got nervous when I was in the theater. I was like, am I gonna get this amount of excitement from
Yeah, you're
that
setting yourself
trailer
up to
into
for
the
failure,
movie?
yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, it was one of those rare times where the trailer exactly the same enjoyment as the movie.
That's fucking crazy.
It sold me so good.
I think the only time a trailer sold me on a movie was Avengers: Infinity War.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's hard.
because even like movies past that, like speaking of Marvel films, like No Way Home, I hate that trailer. That trailer was so stupid.
Yeah, I remember you
They're
mentioning it.
trying to like cover up the CG, the Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield doing that was so dumb.
It is dumb, but what can you do there?
What can you do? But yeah, I didn't watch the trailer because again, I was not excited for this film one
Yeah.
bit. And the only thing, really, the only thing that made me watch this movie was that you said, "Oh, we should do an episode of Top Gun Maverick," and Chris was like, "Yeah, dude, that just came out. It's gonna get clicks," and I was like, "Okay, fine. I guess I'm watching Top Gun Maverick."
I loved
and
how
it was actually during our Discord call that I booked my ticket. I was like, "All right, well, I'm watching Top Gun Maverick."
Yeah, I tried to get tickets too. It's just like IMAX is everyone wants to see it.
Did you watch? Oh, you didn't watch it.
I saw it in regular, but I'm gonna try to find a day to watch in IMAX.
Yeah.
Viewers, please watch this in IMAX. I think you guys will love it. It's amazing. Anyways, back to
Who are you, the head of marketing for Top Gun? Oh, you gotta watch this movie.
you gotta
because-
watch this. Okay, that's another thing too. Before the movie even started, because I guess a lot of movies are doing it. It's just like Tom Cruise. It's like, "Hello, everyone. My name is Tom Cruise."
Wait, they did that?
They did
I don't
that in my
remember.
theater. Oh my god, they didn't do it for yours? They did it in my theater where it's like the preview or whatever. It's like, "Hello, my name's Tom Cruise, the star of Top Gun." I was
Oh,
like, "We fucking know." And he's just like, "I'm just want to say thank you all for coming to the theaters. Have a good time." And I was just like, "Thanks, Tom.
Oh my!
You're awesome.
Yeah, we'll get drinks later.
We'll get drinks later." Oh man, I just want to fly with Tom Cruise on that plane.
Take me and teach me the ways of the hairline, please.
Yeah.
Give me the
Yeah,
vitamins.
Tom Cruise is gonna take your breath away, Josh.
Oh,
There we go.
boo!
Hey, someone's got to say it.
All right, I just unsubscribed. So
Shout out to bringing back Iceman, though, Val Kilmer. I'm glad that they brought him back, even if it was for one scene, just like because his health problems and stuff. I'm glad that they
Yeah.
worked around that. Yeah, there's a particular thing that I would have changed slightly.
what?
towards the end of the film because I feel like it would have made it better, but I could be wrong. I mean,
How's okay? Where are you going
so
with this?
so the movie, the climax part is when they infiltrate one of the planes
Mhm.
at the very end. So it's Miles Teller and Tom Cruise, and they're flying and stuff, and they're out of ammo because one of the planes is gonna get them. And he's like, "Oh shit, we got no ammo. Oh fuck, like they're gonna take us down." And he tells like Rooster, "Eject, eject," and it's like reminiscent of like the goose
Yeah,
scene
yeah.
from the first one. He's like, "Oh no." But he manages to eject.
Yeah.
And he gets off and he's just like, "Maverick, leave, get out there." And then he just looks and he's like, "Nah."
Is that what you would have rather seen?
Rather seen. And then he sacrifices himself for Rooster
Oh.
because it's like, your father did the same for me.
You
I'm
know
going
what?
to do the same for
You
you.
know what would have made it better?
What?
Is if before he died, he was just like, "Goose, I'm coming back to you."
Oh, man.
Right.
I would have been like dead in the seat.
Your seat in front, the seat in front of you would have been all crusty.
I would have been Al Pacino, Godfather 3 after his daughter. I would have been like,
Ah!
Maverick!
Speaking of that,
Oh.
that's actually probably one of the only good scenes in that movie.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
And
Like,
it's funny that comes right after the worst scene.
Dad. Yeah. Cut that part out. Just have Al Pacino. But yeah, that's what I would have wanted because I feel like a sacrifice from Maverick in that film would have been so impactful.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, it's still.
It's not like
not-
it made the movie worse.
No, it didn't make the movie worse. I just thought it was weird that Hangman was the one that like took it down. And I was like, really? Like, I get why, because he's the one who had the kill. Like, he talked about it before. And he's like, yeah, got another kill. And I'm just thinking, like, you're too cocky to have that. But, like, makes sense that you did it. And then at the very end of the film, they're all like shaking hands, hugging and shit like that. And Tom Cruise smiles at the camera and he's just like, "Oh yeah, we just made an awesome film." That's what he says in the movie. If you guys don't believe me, you better watch it.
You have to watch it to find out. Oh my
That's
god.
so good. And then they play the
We should
Lady
get-
Gaga song and
Oh, yeah.
Jennifer Connelly. What car did she have? That looked like it cost like $10 million. She was just like standing there, like, "Hey, what's up, Tom Cruise? We're gonna fly a plane, right?" And he's like, "Hell yeah, we are." And Lady Gaga song plays, the movie ends, and I was just sitting there witnessing a movie so good. The guy who directed it also directed Tron Legacy, which I also had a really good time watching.
Never seen it.
Yeah, highly recommend that too. And yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
final thoughts.
final thoughts, Top Gun Maverick. I was at the edge of my seat, had a really amazing time, and honestly, better than the original. I stand by that.
Top Gun 2, I was in my seat, but it was still a good time. I
Hell
liked
yeah.
it. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, I liked it. So, with all that being said, please watch Top Gun Maverick. And then also, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, subscribe to our channel, check out our Instagram, check out our Patreon if you want to support the channel. And with all that being said, Neves, will you be my wingman?
Bullshit. You could be my wingman anytime.
Hey. Oh, that was a bad idea.
Whatever.
Okay. Take it easy, guys.
Take it
Peace out,
easy.
y'all.
Woo!